real.
Spider-Man 2. Did you manage to check out the trailer I sent?
I did.
So, there's a trailer at the State of Play. Um, a bunch of info was also revealed a couple days later from a press event where people got hands-on with the game for 3 hours. But starting with the State of Play, the map has nearly doubled in size, expanding to Queens and Brooklyn, and we'll also, of course, be able to switch between both Peter and Miles near instantly due to the PlayStation 5's SSD. But it also allows you to fast travel by, like, no one's gonna use fast travel because swinging
Right.
is
It's
like
fun
the
for
best
playing.
part of the game. But if you want to, which I'll do it a couple times probably just to see it because it looks so cool, because this is ridiculous. You can literally just pick a spot on the map and click it, and you just it just happens.
Oh,
There is no like specific fast travel points. You just choose, and the game within seconds just does this really cool animation. They show it in the trailer where you go to the map, you click the spot, you click the fast travel button, and it zooms into the map, and then the map turns 3D and shows the buildings forming in the city, and then one of the Spider-Man comes swinging or gliding into the frame, and then you start controlling them. It is insane.
that is really neat.
God, give it, leave it to Insomniac to really utilize the power of the PS5, man. This is so good. But yeah, and each Spider-Man would also have their own separate side stories to uncover throughout the game that is individual to each of them. Um, and speaking of which, they can glide and travel through wind tunnels to build up speed in the air. But gliding doesn't like it doesn't like replace swinging like a lot of people are kind of afraid of. Like it's slower than swinging, according to people who actually got hands on with it. And to kind of like keep up the momentum, you're gonna want to throw some swings in between them. So,
Mm.
but it is really useful in places like parks where there's not a lot of places to swing, as well as Brooklyn and Queens where the buildings are way shorter.
Right.
Gliding is much more useful. There will also be over 65 suits in the game, which I assume includes every suit from the previous two games.
Mm-hmm.
With the addition of 4 different color variations for each suit, which is
But
dope.
don't they take battle damage?
Yeah, in Miles Morales they took battle damage, and I think they also took battle damage in the remaster for the original game. So yeah, I think they also do. All 65 suits probably take battle damage.
Wow.
And like obviously a lot of them are cloth, so they have similar battle damage. But there are some now they're adding things like capes and like of course jackets over top of stuff. So like yeah, the battle damage is gonna have to be unique for all of them. Some of them. So yeah, you're right. I forgot about the battle damage. That this is crazy that there are so many suits.
Yeah.
um, yeah. In the press previews, they got to explore the city at a few hours into the game and do pretty much whatever they wanted in the time allotted. And the story mission available was the same one in the gameplay showcase they had a few back when they were like swinging across the river. Um, and except that they got to take it a little bit further, and actually play the lizard boss fight. And he has a health bar. Thank God. I hate boss fights without health bars, and every boss was like that in the last two games. They none of them had health bars, but now they have health bars. Thankfully, I hate when you're fighting a boss and you don't know when they're gonna die. So yeah, I'm glad they have health bars now. The combat is much deeper this time around with the addition of, well, actually, I think they always had undodgeable attacks, but they also now have unblockable attacks, um,
Ooh.
which you have to use a parry to stop. Um, but yeah, that's very interesting. It just makes it a lot deeper than just punching and dodging. Um, making counters require a little more skill. But yeah, that's all I got for Spider Man. I'm real excited. Comes out uh, November 20th, I think. So yeah, real excited for that. Or is it October? Hold on, let me double check that. I think it's October. Yes, October 20th. Good, because if it was November 20th, I don't know, I would perish. But uh, so it's about a month away. I'm real excited.